I step up to the mic, gonna make you swing. Feel the rhythm in your bones, let the music sing. Got that poppin' beat, gonna make you move. Dancing on the floor in the swinging groove. Clap your hands now, let the drum.
So we're scrumbling again. We're scrumbling. Okay, so last week I showed you my burlesque chick. I thought, you know what? How often is there just a single burlesque chick? Not very often. So, oops, sorry. We have twin burlesque chicks. Red and black were the two colors. Red from last week, black for this week. I got two burlesque chicks. I worked these up together in tandem, of course, like twins should be. What fibers did I use? So I had this big old ball. See, I was thinking it was $1.25 tree black chenille. I hate this stuff. Ugh. You know what I hate most about this stuff? Might as well, since you brought it up. I despise the fact, oh, where's the end? Even the birds are upset with me. They're in a whole nother room. Ah, here it is. This is what I don't like about it. I buy yarn, and then the yarn just brambles itself apart. Blech. So it was in my scrap bin. So I used that in the spiral, and I used that for the cute little beak on both chicks. What else did I use? I used some Caron Simply Soft Party. I only had one of these. Don't know what I was saving it for. Not a really big Christmas fan, so I don't typically make, because I was thinking Christmassy. I don't typically do much for Christmas, so now this is going in my scrap bin. Hopefully I can nitpick it away. And then I used Premier Just Chenille Medley. What color did they color this? They called it burgundy. I said it was red with a little bit of white to break up from the other palette. And then I did pull these thinking that I was going to do legs and beaks. These burlesque chickadees did not want legs. They're sitting. They're sitting comfortable with a big old ruffle of feathers around their bottom. And then by the time I got to the beaks, just adding on one of these colors to the top, that wouldn't work. It looked terrible. So I wanted to keep with the theme. So I did these cute little pointed beaks. That's a single crochet and a half double in one, and then a half double and a double in the next, and then a double and a triple in the third. And I got those cute little up snooty beaks, little pointed, very classy, very elegant. I had fun with these chickadees. I really did. Thank you, Nova. Thank you so much for hosting such a fun event. Comes on every week, just something little. I keep it in my purse. I work on these when I'm sitting in the car for school pickup. Kiddos are back in school. One is walking distance, so I don't do anything for that one. And then the other one is just a couple blocks down. But we know how those school pickup lines get a little crazy. So I get there a little bit early. I just keep something in the car just to scrumble around with. Nothing that takes up any mind power. This is relax, unwind, play with yarn. It was fun to work these the same. I would do one step, come around, work the second step and the next step. Yeah, tandem. That's what that means. I had a really good time with these. These chicks are going to be so cute when I put my coop together and I put all these on my chicken coop. I'm going to have the most beautiful flock. Which hooks did I use? I used my dot hooks, and I threw both of these in the bag. just because I knew some of these were a little thicker than the others. This is considered a 5. It's not. It's a thread with some fluff wrapped around it. But you gotta leave space for it to bloom, so they want you to use your larger hook. This stuff is just as thin as a 4. I can't imagine them putting much more on that. Oh, I'm pretty sure this is a 4. 4! Ooh, I guessed it. I should go buy a lottery ticket. The hook size. I brought with me a 4.5, which I ended up just using the 4.5 for all of them. And then the other one that I brought with me was a 5.5. I don't think I used the 5.5 much at all. I do like the dot hooks. I like that. That thumb grip works well on left-handed. I don't know about right-handed. This is my magic hand. Does all the fancy work. Thank you for visiting with me. I'm very, very excited to go over to Nova's channel and see what the roll of the dice, what color will inspire us to scrumble away. Thank you for joining me. Have fun. Enjoy your yarn. Bye.
I step up to the mic, gonna make it swing. Feel the rhythm in your bones, let the music sing. Got that poppin' beat, gonna make you move. Dancing on the floor in the swinging groove. Clap your hands now, let the drum